The different colored luminescent rays will assist in integrating and balancing the higher frequency patterns of galactic consciousness. The more you balance, harmonize, and strengthen your chakra system, the more divine light you can absorb. The spinal column will eventually become a rod of light through which the streams of creator light can flow free and unimpeded. Thereby, the process of ascension will be greatly accelerated. Beloved Masters, humanity is in a cosmic moment of opportunity. The violet flame of transformation and purification, through the radiance of beloved Archangel Zadkiel and Lady Amethyst, under the direction of Saint Germain, along with his twin flame, Lady Portia, Goddess of Justice, is being showered down upon the earth and humanity to assist in these unprecedented times of ascension evolution. The purifying vibrational patterns of the violet flame will greatly increase in strength over the coming years as more and more advanced souls learn how to harness and project its magical transformative properties. The seventh ray of ceremonial order, freedom, redemption, purification, ritual, and organization will be the overlighting ray for the next 2,000 years as the Earth spirals into a closer orbit in relation to the Sun of the solar system. The first ray of divine will, power, purpose will be the second most important active ray for the next cycle of 2,000 years. The violet flame of the seventh ray will accelerate the transformation process by returning discordant vibrational patterns to neutral light substance, so that through your loving, conscious intention, you can return to balance and harmony within your physical, emotional, mental, and etheric bodies. Once this is accomplished, you will more easily become true co-creators of beauty, abundance, joy, and peacefully coexistence on Earth. You are to seek personal ascension, however. You must also assist your brothers and sisters and the Earth to evolve and ascend as well. The Blessed Jesus was the director for the last 2,000-year cycle as Archangel Uriel, and Lady Grace overlighted the Earth with the qualities and attributes of the sixth ray: mercy, grace, and forgiveness. This is also the ray of peace, tranquility, and devotional worship, and it is the ray that the beloved Jeshua Jesus anchored on Earth by incarnating in a physical vessel in preparation for the ascension of humanity and the Earth. His beautiful, loving, overlighting essence is ever present to assist humanity in these times of great change. He is, as we are, here to assist you on this journey toward wholeness, holiness, for ascension into light, and the return to a higher level of God consciousness as the ultimate goal of every human being, whether he or she is aware of it or not. At the turn of the 20th century, a divine dispensation was declared, and the Kohan of the seventh ray, Saint Germain, was allowed to bring forth the mystery teachings of the seventh ray, violet flame. Before that time, just as with the advanced teachings we are now bringing forth unto the masses, the knowledge of the violet flame and its divine alchemical properties were reserved for the ascended masters and their chosen disciples. Advanced souls called chelas were recruited, and the I Am teachings were conveyed to qualified teachers. Invocation, decrees were taught to students who expressed an interest, and for several years the number of devotees grew. However, they could not keep up the momentum, and interest in decreeing gradually waned until it faded completely from the consciousness of all but a few of the faithful. What was called decreeing in the past is now called affirmation. However, the results are more dramatic, for you have been given even more advanced sacred wisdom teachings. When you have the ability to draw forth or magnetize to you the adamantium particles of creator consciousness, of which the violet flame is a component, you have at your disposal a full spectrum of the light components of manifestation. When you bring forth a powerful thought form via affirmation and breathe and radiate that thought out into the world of form, you magnetize to you the elements needed to manifest the thought form in its material expression. The violet flame will also accelerate the vibrational frequencies of the components of any discordant patterns of thought, so they can be dislodged and purified by the sacred flame. Faith, perseverance, and forgiveness of yourself and others are an important part of the accelerated transformational process. Beloveds, you will be performing a great service if you will make it a practice to consciously see this blessing energy blazing up from beneath your feet around you, and then radiating out in an ever-widening circle as you join other dedicated souls in helping to lift the consciousness of humanity back into the frequencies of love light. As you draw forth and radiate the divine essence of the Creator, you will help spread this wondrous transforming light, which will facilitate in the healing of the earth and humanity. If you have been following our teaching for some time, you are aware that before you began your journey out into the universe, you were given a divine mission. That mission included an assortment of tasks or lesser missions, and you were also offered many other opportunities as your expertise and manifestation increased, and you became accustomed to great diversity in form and expression. As starseed, those of you who answered the clarion call, which ultimately placed you in a physical body on Earth at this time, were taken to a star system in a galaxy that is composed of pure amethyst crystal energy of the violet flame. There, in the celestial amethyst hall, from the amethyst throne, Archangel Zadkiel and Lady Amethyst accepted your vow to become a keeper of the violet flame. A seed atom, which contains the vibrational frequencies of the violet flame, was placed within your sacred heart. The violet flame contains the vibrational patterns of the love and compassion of our Mother God, as well as the frequencies of forgiveness and transformation. It also contains adamantium particles of love light, which are offered as a gift, a divine dispensation. However, they must be activated by the frequencies of a loving, compassionate heart. As a seed atom is activated, The facet of your diamond core God cell that carries the vibrational patterns of the violet flame will blaze forth into your auric field and will enhance the activation of your ascending Merkava vehicle of light. As a keeper of the violet flame, you are also to actively send forth the gift of the violet flame to those you are led to assist, as well as out into the world at large. The Merkava vehicle of light and the violet flame are instrumental in the process of ascension. The violet flame removes discordant vibrational patterns so that your Merkava vehicle of light can move more quickly and expand and grow in radiance. As I've explained during some of our visits to the sacred site in the past, when humanity first inhabited the earth, Lake Tahoe was not filled with water. It was an inverted pyramid with a gigantic quartz crystal cluster at the bottom. This inverted pyramid was or is overlighted by the vibrational frequencies of our Mother God, and was or is a receiver of love light energy. Some of the spires of this exquisite cluster extended several hundred feet into the air, for they were programmed to be receivers of information from the higher realms. Mount Shasta was or is overlighted by the masculine attributes of our Father God, and was or is a conveyor of information and energy from the earth back into the realms of light. There was a wondrous crystal cave at the north end of the inverted pyramid, and within this cave was placed an enormous amethyst cluster. In the center of this beautiful cluster was a fountain containing one of the most magnificent violet flames on earth. Many star seeds, old souls who came to earth during the early times of inhabitation, were guardians of that temple of the violet flame. The crystal cluster is still there, as is the amethyst cluster, while the violet flame is encased in a protective sphere of godlight. There is also a larger protective sphere around the great crystal cluster, as well as over the entrance to the cave, and all are buried beneath many feet of silt and rock. Beloveds, the time has come to divulge more of the complex design of the universe, so that you will better understand the magnificence of your home among the stars. No, you don't have one specific home location, for you are a citizen of the universe. You, the starseed, have helped many to create wondrous planets and galaxies, and that is why you have been given such an important part to play in the future expansion of this universe. You have often heard the saying, as above, so below, and the microcosm is representative of the macrocosm. We have spoken before about the new golden galaxy that is in the formative stages. However, we have not elaborated on the galaxy of the rays and their function in this universe. A galaxy was created specifically for each of the 12 rays of God consciousness, and although the frequencies and colors of the other 11 rays are also represented within each galactic structure, the colors and frequencies of each galaxy are predominantly those of the ray it represents. The galaxy of the 7th ray is composed primarily of amethyst crystals from the deepest purple to the palest violet. It is home base of Archangel Zadkiel and Archangel Lady Amethyst, and from their amethyst throne within the great celestial amethyst hall, they send forth their great rays of refracted crater light to the multitude of great central suns throughout the universe. These galaxies are the chakra system for the universe and contain a high concentration of the vibrational frequencies which each ray represents. These galaxies could be called universal storehouses of divine creator light. When it is time for a particular ray to take a predominant role in a particular quadrant of the universe, our Father, Mother God radiates a greater amount of that ray to its galactic center, so that the archangels of that ray can radiate more of the attributes, qualities, and virtues of God consciousness to the designated galaxies, solar system, planets, and to you and all sentient beings. Beloveds, we know some of the concepts we relate to you can be very confusing. However, as you expand in consciousness and wisdom, your sacred mind will open the wellspring of knowledge you have in reserve, and you will remember and understand. I am with you always. I am Archangel Michael. So be it.